Boxing world is shocked after reports surfaced about Manny Pacquiao's sparring session ahead of his fight with Mario Barrios. His sparring partner confirmed they trained together but refused to share any details about what happened. When asked if he had knocked Pacquiao out, he reportedly laughed without giving a clear answer.
Nice.
This mysterious response has sparked speculation about Pacquiao's current condition and whether he's truly prepared for the upcoming bout. About Manny Pacquiao's return, emphasizing that at 46 years old, the odds are heavily stacked against him. Garcia believes the decision to step back into the ring is unwise, citing the brutal demands of modern boxing and the significant risk factor for someone well past his prime. He pointed out that although Manny has accomplished more than most boxers ever will, time remains undefeated. In fully backing Pacquiao's comeback, their lack of confidence doesn't come from doubting his legacy, but rather from observing the present circumstances. However, they also acknowledge that Manny's return is not a decision made lightly. Coming out of retirement at this stage reflects a fierce inner drive and an unshakable belief in himself. They argue that a fighter like Pacquiao wouldn't risk everything unless he truly believed he could still compete. While they refrain from making bold predictions, some admit that Manny's heart and competitive spirit might be enough to carry him through. If his conditioning is right and his timing returns during the fight, an upset win remains within reach. Have expressed concern about Pacquiao's physical condition. They recall his most recent fight, which didn't end in convincing fashion, and point out that his performance lacked the sharpness and footwork he was once known for. Their consensus leans toward the belief that this fight carries real risk, especially considering the power and stamina of Mario Barrios. Many expect that if Manny can't keep up with the pace or absorb punishment like he used to, a knockout is not only possible, it's likely. While some admire his courage, most agree that stepping into the ring at 46 against a younger and active opponent and numerous accomplishments, but stress that the reality of age cannot be ignored. Diaz mentioned that Barrios, being much younger, has the natural advantage of energy, recovery, and physical sharpness. In Diaz's opinion, even though Manny was once a master of speed and angles, those traits declined for years. The physical and mental adjustments required to re-enter the elite level are immense. The time away from the ring affects not just cardio and muscle memory, but also adaptability to the evolving techniques of younger fighters. In boxing, where timing and rhythm are everything, even a small delay in reaction can result in a devastating blow. Manny's past greatness is undeniable, but as critics emphasize, greatness alone cannot He predicts that Barrios will secure a decisive victory, prompting Manny Pacquiao to announce his final retirement from boxing. According to Sean, this fight won't just be a loss in Pacquiao's record, it'll be a statement that signals the passing of the torch. He commends Manny for stepping up and taking on a tough opponent, but notes that Barrios' hunger and activity give him a clear edge.
The jab is what can neutralize Pacquiao. It's what helped Ugas neutralize Manny in between those bursts that you know are coming. So we'll see. My first thought of this fight was Sugar Ray Leonard when he came back against Hector Camacho. I think we get Barrios winning, and I think Manny announces an emotional retirement in the ring in a beautiful moment after the fight. He's one of those guys that needs to lose against an ordinary type of fighter like Barrios to truly know it's over, because without a shadow of a doubt 10 years ago he would have handled Barrios with ease, and that's not a diss to Barrios. So you gotta lose to a Joe Smith, you gotta lose to a Mario Barrios. Manny is one of the fighters that won't stop until you make him stop. So Saturday night, I think Mario Barrios finally makes him stop.
There's no denying that this fight is a high-stakes gamble for Manny Pacquiao. By stepping into the ring, he risks not only defeat but damage to his legacy and his long-term health. After years of building one of the most respected reputations in boxing history, a poor performance now could cloud that image. More importantly, every punch he takes at this stage could have more severe consequences than when he was in his prime. Experts have raised concerns that no title or payday is worth the physical toll that such a dangerous matchup might bring. Former fighter Chris Algieri, who once shared the ring with